So that title is not clickbait, and during Mother's Day week, I made 245 deliveries. 7 days, that would be 35 a day, about 35, 36 a day. And now here's a supercut of every single delivery I made. Why isn't it cutting? Yeah, no, I didn't do that. You guys think I'm crazy? There's no way in hell I saved all 245 deliveries on and I'm editing that together. So here is the Uber Eats, which was $18.88. See that. And then DoorDash was $730. So that would be $26.18, right? Yep. Plus $27 in cash tips, which would be $26.45. So yes, 730, and then so plus 27 was 26.45. Now I'm going to explain how I made that, why I made that, and why it's probably never going to happen again. Or it might if this continues, this coronavirus continues, but the dark secret is that veteran drivers are making an insane amount of money right now, and even new drivers signing up are making what veteran drivers made before this happened, which is still like $200 a day, which is insane, just doing one app and doing what the app tells you to do. So I'm going to list these factors now. The first factor is traffic. There is none. Well, there is, but you don't have to wait at a light for more than one cycle ever in like a busy area where you're usually waiting 2 to 3 cycles. That cuts your drive time down by 50% in most cases. There's no dine-in or bars, which means that all the places, all the restaurants, all the higher payout, better food places that were dedicated to dine-in and to their bar patrons are now dedicated to selfish, self-entitled delivery drivers. And that is helping. Those are the bigger payout orders, and now they're being done instantly. People, the unemployment, people getting $1,000 on unemployment a week. You can't be driving if you're on unemployment, and you got to spend your money. I mean, you don't have to spend it, but people are still spending their money. And what are they spending it on? Food delivery. That's the only thing you can spend it on right now. And online shopping. It's the only thing you have to spend your money on. Stimulus checks also. What are you going to spend your money on? You got bills, and people still want to eat. They're ordering food delivery. I went over that. There's no wait times. There's no wait times at all for most restaurants. Besides a couple fast foods, I would avoid Burger King at all costs. Burger King is a very not well-run place. I'm not mad at them. Just avoid it. That's what I do. I just avoid Burger King. But everywhere else is good. Every IHOP good. Denny's good. Red Lobster good. Chili's good. Friday's good. Applebee's good. Buffalo Wild Wings good. I'm trying to go over all the slow ones before. Like the ones that people know in every market. All those Ruby Tuesdays, good. Friendly's, great. Friendly's and IHOP are probably the two biggest examples of how they're just insanely quick now with everything. They're faster than fast food. I don't know how they are, but they are. They're faster than fast food because they're dedicated purely to delivery. And people are tipping ridiculous amounts of money when they really shouldn't be. I mean, this is not, well, for me, this is not hard. I don't know, maybe I'm not that worried about getting the coronavirus. If you look at my previous videos, I think I might have already had it, even though I did test negative. I wish I didn't get sick, and I didn't take 35 days off and be responsible, socially responsible, because I probably missed out on making, on those 35 days, 15 grand, maybe, if I did, no, maybe not 15, about 12 grand if I went hard for a month. Yeah, I probably missed out on making about 12 grand with my knowledge of my market, which sucks, but I'm making money now. And I did get my stimulus check. That actually did help. That helped to pay the rent for that month I was out, completely out of work. I'm digressing though. Now, to my knowledge, since I've been doing this so long, multi-apping for me is easy for me. What I did during this period though, since Uber was paying better promotions, I made Uber the main app and then complemented it with DoorDash, as you saw in the payouts, what I got. So I'm able to get, in my market, I know how to get everywhere without a GPS. Every street, every restaurant, I don't need a GPS. I don't know where every house number is, but that's besides the point. If you need a GPS to get around, still, I do not recommend multi-apping because it can get stressful. There's a couple of times I would have been like drawn outside my market at the very end of it was a Thursday, chasing the big Uber Quest promotion. I got stuck in Lakewood. I didn't get stuck in Lakewood, but I needed my GPS to get out of there, and you need to be paying attention if you're not familiar with the roads around you. And multi-apping during that can get pretty stressful. And then you don't know the restaurants in other areas too, like you don't know their prep times. And since I basically know the prep time of every restaurant inside my market, my town, there's a constant calculation inside my mind when and when not I can take it. Now that fluctuated a little bit on Mother's Day because I really didn't multi-app that day. On Mother's Day, I pretty much just made Uber my main app and only made $70 on DoorDash and made, $400 on Uber, which is insane. It's absolutely insane making $400 a day doing fucking food delivery. You shouldn't be able to make that much, but you are. And also, if you're going to try to multi-app, remember, you can easily get deactivated if you're taking too long. So it's a lot safer to just do one app. You won't make as much money, but it is a lot safer to do one app. And if you're doing one app, you won't piss off the restaurant staff. I made about 1 or 2 mistakes so far, multi-apping. It was on my end. The Uber and DoorDash, it was both 8 miles west. And they came in at the same time, but the UberEats order was a 20-item order, which I didn't realize, and the DoorDash was a 1-item order. So the DoorDash order was from the same restaurant. The DoorDash order was done within instantly. The UberEats took another 20 minutes to make, and I kind of messed that up. Now, usually that doesn't happen, but it happened that time. That's pretty much the only mistake I've made so far multi-apping. I actually had to unassign a couple of DoorDash orders because on Mother's Day, and that's when I decided not to really multi-app because I didn't want to start pissing off customers waiting at restaurants. It was just the times just fluctuated too much. Okay, I'm digressing. I used to work 11 to 10. Now I'm doing 8:30 to 8:30. I'm working about 1 more hour per day. I mean, I'm actually working as much as the Uber app will allow me to stay on because the money is that good right now. And it shouldn't be. This won't last for delivery. Once bars and dine-ins open up, they don't give a shit about drivers. Trust me about that. They will not give a shit about you. I mean, they'll still make the order, but you're not going to be getting your order instantly. You're not going to be getting instantly. You're going to be waiting 15 minutes. The traffic's going to be back up. You're going to be waiting at the light 3 cycles. It's not, customers are not going to be tipping as much. It's going to go back to normal. But like I said, all these combined factors have made food delivery payouts more than like doctors right now. I mean, veteran drivers are going to hate me for putting this video out. But smart drivers right now, I guarantee you there's someone in like New York City that has like a navigation person with them that's doing 4 apps that is probably making about $5,000 a week. Not $5,000, $4,000 a week. I guarantee you, someone's making $4,000 a week right now in New York City. Multi-apping. If they have a navigation person with them, controlling their phone, like if like you have your son or something with you, that's 12-year-olds, and teach them how to what to take and what not to take. There's someone out there that is making like $4,000 a week right now doing food delivery, working 80 hours a week. I coughed. It's a little cough. Don't forget.